Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm here to deepen with you and answer any questions that you have in regards to your illnesses, in regards to your diseases. So, to see exactly how you can look after your health from a holistic perspective, body, mind, and spirit. We have YouTube here and we have TikTok there. If you have any ailments that you would like to understand from a holistic perspective, body, mind, and spirit, please drop your question in the chat and we'll start answering. Meantime, I'm going to take my supplements here with you, and I'm going to start with a glass of water, clean water, in which I put my magnesium. I've done a video on this. It's always good to drink water with magnesium, not just water. Okay, the 8-glass myth. Go and have a look at that video. Meantime, I'm waiting for your questions. If you have any kind of diseases and any kind of ailments that you would like to understand from a holistic perspective, please drop them in the chat. Okay, lovely to see you all. We're talking doTERRA here. We are a medication-free channel, and we are going to I'm going to talk about how to look after your health from a perspective of essential oils, supplements, change of lifestyle, body, mind, and spirit. It's very important to understand your ailments and diseases from this perspective. If you want something to change in your life, you need to think beyond body, beyond. And I'm taking my magnesium. First supplement of the evening, it's my high absorbable magnesium, which is the MetaPower Recharge. And this is the wild strawberry flavor. Okay, so very easy. And just I put here and stir it. And I'm going to take my supplements while I'm waiting for your questions. And I would like to combine it with my VMG Plus. There we are, VMG Plus, which stands for vitamins, minerals, and greens. And this is a very delicious supplement. It tastes of pineapple. So I have this one that I also put in here. I absolutely thrive having this combination, also taste-wise, and I understand how much benefit it can bring to my body. I am almost 48 years old. I live in the UK. I'm Romanian by background, also menopausal for almost 5 years. So I need to particularly look after my health in a holistic way, because otherwise I will see a decline very, very quickly. And like women they're messaging me, oh, I have this problem, what can I do? Menopause. If we look at of this from a holistic perspective, menopause, probably you are here a woman with menopause as well. What's happening in your body? Let's have a look. How to understand menopause from this perspective. Okay, in your body, what's happening? Menopause is not a disease like majority of you are treating it. You go straight away to your GP, general practitioner, we call it here in the UK. Whatever you go, maybe it's your doctor. So you go straight away to there. Oh, I have hot flashes, I have this, I have that. It's not a disease, it's a biological transition. Okay, so when you will start understanding that physically your body is reducing the estrogen and progesterone production, and this means menopause. I am thriving. I am absolutely thriving of menopause because I understand how my body works. Also is recalibrating. Okay, hello everyone. It's great to see you. My body is recalibrating. The endocrine system. It's very good to understand that as well. And it's shifting how the brain works, how the body works, how the hormones, the brain, how it communicates with the ovaries, how it communicates with the adrenals. Hello, Pat. It's lovely to see you. I'm so grateful for you being here on my live. It's great to see you. I hope you have a good afternoon in California. So great. Okay. And then, hello. How do we look after, if you're menopausal, drop 1 in the chat because I want to understand how many menopausal women I have here. Okay, and I want to understand what kind of symptoms do you have or did you have? So one of the most common ones that women are messaging me about is hot flushes, night sweats, I have sleep disturbances, and so on. So this is quite common in menopause. Okay, some of you, including me, until about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, you may do some weight gain because that's also a symptom in well, it's more than a symptom, but let's call it that way. Yeah, thank you so much for liking this video, for sharing it. It's your way to say thank you to the universe for getting this information. I keep on repeating that. What gets repeated gets remembered, and what gets remembered gets repeated. So good. Is some of you may do some weight gain, especially in the abdomen area, in the belly area. You may have brain fog, maybe you have fatigue, mood swings, anxiety. This is also common in menopause. Maybe you have low libido, vaginal dryness. And I have a video, one of my first videos in October. Thank you so much, Pat. I really appreciate you. About vaginal dryness, low libido, and so on. So also joint pain. You may also have that. You will need the collagen in order to support your body. So here I have my vitamins, minerals, and greens, and the high absorbable magnesium. And here I have my collagen, which I will take as soon as I finish with this. It tastes of wild strawberry and pineapple. It's really good. So in your mind, what's happening in your mind when you have menopause? Hi, good evening, Matt. It's lovely to see you. We're talking menopause now, but if there is any questions, please drop it in the chat, and we'll answer. I'll answer it. Emotional, physiological, what's happening there when you go through menopause. Yes, your identity shifts because you become a new woman, you become wiser, you become you need to let go what you used to be. You need to go let go your fertility. Who I am now. You start to ask your questions. Who I am now. Yeah, it's maybe you feel unseen because HRT in menopause. I don't take any HRT. I do not agree with HRT. Here on my channel, you will only find essential oils. So, for example, this one, supplements. My last period was in May 2021. So I'm approaching 5 years of menopause. No HRT for me. I just came here at 5 after a long day. Yes, everyone makes their own choices, what to do in life, what to work, and so on. So, Yeah, I hope you will have a relaxed evening. I'm deepening with my Zen jest. What to do about hot flushes? Okay, hi there, Daniel. It's great to see you. Great to see you here. So, in regards to hot flushes, but we're explaining the menopause body, mind, and spirit now. What first thing you need to start using the oils, pure essential oils, tested, therapeutic grade. So one of the first oils that I recommend is Clary Sage, and I'll show you exactly how do I take the oils. I'm going to prepare my capsules, my dinner, like Daniel likes to say. So I have an empty capsule right here, and I'm going to put Clary Sage. You can also take it sublingual if you prefer something like that. 2-3 drops. I don't particularly like the taste of Clary Sage. This is why I take it in capsule. Not my favorites. But this is why we do have the capsules. For example, it doesn't compare with the taste of Copaiba, which I absolutely love. And how will Clary Sage help you? So you will see already, I have it here, yeah, in this capsule. How will Clary Sage help is hormonal imbalance, that balance between estrogen-like activity. Yes, the sage tastes bad. I agree. I don't like it. But hey ho. I wanted to show how do I take it sublingual. Well, it was on the tongue because I can't figure it out on this position. But you know what I mean. When you are on your own with the oil, just put it sublingual. Also, it supports the mood swings. It supports hot flushes. Yes, indeed, Clary Sage. It supports the hot flushes. I don't have any hot flushes. I feel amazing. I thrive. I really thrive. So it also very calming. It calms your nervous system. It's the oil of clarity and also the oil of feminine wisdom, because this is what we become in menopause. We become wiser. We have so many years behind us, and that makes us wiser. But it's very important how you look at menopause, because some women are seeing menopause as the end of the world, maybe like a disease. I don't know what. For me, it's a new chapter. I feel amazing. I thrive. I look better than like I looked at 20. So I really feel the best. Yeah. Okay. So Clary Sage, I put here Clary Sage. The next oil that I recommend is geranium. You will see me recommending a few flowers because we need to embrace our femininity. Okay. Awesome attitude. That's what I am. That's what I am. What I inspire women to do exactly the same. So we have geranium, right? Okay, geranium. And we put again a few drops of geranium. Okay. So when other women are finding that it is the end of the world for them in menopause, I thrive. My husband had second had a burnout 2 years ago. At the moment, he is taking antidepressants. That's his choice. Yeah, we don't promote, but it isn't working. I don't support any medication at all. Fennel oil is got rid of my hot flushes. Okay, that's absolutely fine if you tried, but be mindful of the purity, because if they are not pure, they have exactly the opposite effect. If they say that they resolve the hot flushes, actually it will give you that hormonal imbalance. It will give you agitation. doTERRA fennel oil, well, then absolutely fine. He is always very tired, asleep a lot. Daniel, you should definitely think about the oils. You know, I recommend the LLVs, you know, the 3 jars that I am taking, you know, my 3 jars. I'm going to take them as well, but now I want to start with the capsule. So the LLVs are a must, and also a detox. Terrazyme, PB Assist, and PB Restore, okay, together with the LLVs. That's the first thing. And part of the detox, it is also Zendocrine, which you will see me taking. You know, every evening I take that as well. Zendocrine and GX Assist. So we have geranium and clary sage so far. I'm going to put some lavender as well. That's another flower that I recommend in menopause. Okay, let's put a few drops of this. So geranium will help you a lot to with hormonal balance, with emotional balance, with support your entire system and especially your adrenals. Very good. And take it internally in a capsule. It will go straight into your bloodstream. You can also apply it, you know, if you want, you can apply them on your wrists, you can apply them on your soles, on the lower abdomen, on the heart chakra. I think he has to take something for mitochondrial, but this is what the LLVs will do. This is exactly what they do. Okay, so I'm going to speak. If you stay here a little bit, I'm going to speak about the LLVs. But let me finish with the menopause, and then we'll go back to the LLVs. So the lavender will help you with the nervous system. It'll support your sleep if you have any issues. It will reduce that anxiety that you. Thank you. And then we take frankincense. Frankincense, we only have what's today, 12, 13, 14, 15, 3 days, only 3 days of free frankincense with any 200 PV order. And what means 200 PV order? It means that you are buying the oils and supplements for about $250. Let's call it rounded, but it may be slightly less, about $250. So that's my capsule here with all the oils that I mentioned. Okay, we have geranium, we have clary sage, lavender, and frankincense. So I'm taking it with my and here I have the VMG and the recharge, which is the magnesium. And I'm going to make another capsule because apart from these 4 oils, I recommend Copaiba and Balance. Balance, you should not take it internally. And Copaiba, I just take it straight in the mouth because I started only maybe about 5 days ago, and half of the bottle is already finished, if you can imagine. I hope hello, good evening. Hi, good evening, Alexandra. It's lovely to see you. So again, I hope today this will not scratch my my throat and give me a cough. It's a lovely, lovely taste. I love it. So calming. It calms my nervous system. It calms the inflammation that I have in my body. It calms, I don't have anxiety, but if you do have anxiety, it will calm. It will give you a restful sleep, and I will say quality sleep. It will, if you have joint discomfort, it will help you tremendously. Copaiba, frankincense are oils which should be in every single house. You can take it internally either in a capsule like I've done the other 4, or you can take it sublingual, or you can put it on your spine, massage on your spine, on your soles. It's very good. On the tongue and not under. Yeah, I just can't see. I don't know. I put it on my tongue just because I can't see properly and I can't feel. And when I've done it under the tongue, it went everywhere. And I don't want to lose my copaiba because I can't. I'm trying a little bit and see exactly if but you know, I don't want it wasted. I managed somehow, but it's hard. I don't know. It's hard to put it under the tongue in this position. Yeah. So I've done it. And then, of course, I said balance. Balance, which we have the 15 milliliter. Bon appetit. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really do. Balance, you can put it on your wrist, you can put it on your neck, you can put it on your face, you can put it on your soles, back, anywhere. It's so good. It's grounding. It gives you that emotional stability. Very grounding. It's an oil which has spruce, and it also reduces the overwhelm. Very important oil. Okay, it's part of my routine, to be honest. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. It's very important what you do with this information, because in the moment when you accumulate information after information after information, if you don't apply them, it's like puddle where you accumulate information and you don't do anything with it. The most important thing is that if you took from your time to come on this live and ask, no, thank you, I don't want to co-host. Just put them in practice, because this is how you look after your menopausal years. Okay, and I don't know when you started. It will be interesting, and yeah, if you have any other questions in regards to your illnesses or your diseases, please put them in the chat. I'm going to speak a little bit about my LLVs, the 3 jars. Okay, these are the 3 jars. doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack. So the first one is Alpha CRS Plus, which is the cellular regeneration. Then we're taking the VM, which is vitamins and minerals. And the last one is Omega, in my case, vegan, but you can have it in like fish oil as well. Okay, so in my opinion, LLVs are not just vitamins. These are cellular nutrition. And we know exactly that in nowadays, the food is very bad. It's very depleted. Everything, it's fed not appropriately to grow overnight, because there are billions of people which needs to be fed. So, yeah, I don't know the quality it's there. And this is why it's very important to look after our body at a cellular level. And this is what the LLVs are doing. Three jars, 3 products that work synergetically together. We have, I said first one, the Alpha CRS. It's the cellular vitality, cellular regeneration. And this, how to think about this is like cellular repair, cellular protection, nutrition for your cells, nutrition for your cells. And what do you have inside? You have polyphenols, you have antioxidants, all from plant-based. That's all, from plant-based. And I'm going to take 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of these, 2 capsules. Okay. Yeah, they're botanical extracts from green tea, from grape seed, from turmeric, from pomegranate. They're all high quality absorbable supplements. It has a coenzyme Q10, which of course is the cellular energy support. Very good. It's part of my daily menopausal routine, and not only, you don't need to be menopausal to take it. If you have tiredness, if you are depleted, all the time, drowsiness, all of this, you take the LLVs. And if you want to look better after your body, LLVs. It has alpha lipoic acid. And what does it do? What does it do for you? It protects the cell from this oxidative stress. It supports your DNA. Also, because you said, Daniel, mitochondrial health. I said to you, I'm going to speak about this because this is what they do. They go deep inside into the mitochondria and help them. Okay? I'm trying to avoid for the thing to go on my neck and give me a tickle. And this is why I put more water, and we continue to speak. So it protects your cells from oxidative stress, mitochondrial health. It supports, like slow cellular aging. You don't age, or you age beautifully. I just took the alpha, so I'm going to put it away so I don't take it twice. It supports your DNA. It also supports inflammation, and it balances. I'm going to take now the omega. It doesn't matter really the order. I said about VM, but it doesn't matter. So again, 2 capsules of this. And the alpha CRS, it protects the cell from inside out. And we know very well that our health, our happiness, everything comes from the inside out. If your cells are stressed, then your organs will be stressed. So this is why look after your body from the inside out. Okay. Now we're going to the next ones, which are the X. Well, if you take the one with the fish oil, it will be X omega. In this case, it's V from vegan. Okay, but I've taken both, to be honest. So, 2. So what is this doing? Omegas, okay, are for the brain, for hormones, for inflammation in your body. Yeah, it's not just fish oil or any algae oil. It's not. It has omega-3, EPA, DHA, omega-6, omega-9. It's all of this in that. Plus, we have essential oils. It also in the XA omega. Are you Russian? No, I'm not Russian. I'm Romanian. Not far from Russia, but yeah, you have a strong accent. How many language? Let me tell you one thing. I've seen a reel the other day on, I can't remember which platform. I think it might have been Instagram. So someone was taking the mic out of I'm from Poland. My mate is from Poland. Okay. So they were taking, I was in Poland in December. I'm going to Poland in May this year because this is when we have our doTERRA convention, and it's going to be held in Katowice. So I'm going there at the end of May this year. I thought Romania was in Poland. No, my love. No, my love. Where are you from? Romania is an independent country. It's bordering with Ukraine. Well, project. Yeah, hello, good day. You see, there we are. Alexandra, what do you think? Yeah, I have a question. Yes, of course you can have a question. I was talking about the LLVs, but we can always come back. Until you write your question, I just wanted to quickly mention that we have the oils there. In Europe, like frankincense, we have thyme, we have ginger, we have cumin in there, peppermint. So all of these are working synergetically. Okay. But yeah, also I wanted to mention about the reel that I've seen the other day, whereby the person was taking the mic of someone's accent, and they said, when you speak 5 languages and someone is taking the mic out of your accent. So she said, you shouldn't do that, because if you speak only English, I'm speaking, oh, you only speak in English. No, I speak the language that you understand. Because if I start speaking in Romanian right now, probably you will understand nothing. You see, so and so will speak in Italian. This is why. I thought Romania was a city in Poland. Well, we learn here not only supplements, we don't learn only oils, we learn geography as well. That's what we do here. Okay, Romania is a country. After giving a girl loads of attention and then going ghosting, ignore her, switch her emotion. That goes to your childhood wounds. Who was unavailable? Was it your mother? Was it your father? Did you have an unavailable mother? Did you have a cold father? Go on my YouTube channel, Mihaela Hegarty, and there you will see my 2 videos on childhood wounds. It's very important to watch them, because you will understand exactly what you said there. That you have a girl, you get attention, and then all of a sudden after that she's going, like ghosting you or ignoring you, and she switches her emotion, because you attract what you haven't healed. And if you go back to your childhood, you will understand more about why do you attract a particular type of women, because of your childhood wounds. Your wounds are calling for that healing, you're ignoring them, and this is why you attract people which are mirroring those wounds. So until you go deep in there, you continue to attract the same people. I just know Poland it's fine, absolutely fine. Was cold. Trust me, Romania, it is absolutely cold as well. Not as bad as Yakutsk, somewhere in Siberia. I'm going to take a little bit the Siberian fir. I just love this oil now. Well, I've always loved it because it reminds me of Christmas. It smells like Christmas. But now that I've seen where are these trees growing, that I've seen under what harsh conditions they grow, I have even more gratitude that I hold a bottle of Siberian fir in my hand. Siberian fir, okay? This, it's so much gratitude I have for this. Complete class. Yes, Joanna. Hello. You are very intelligent. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I'm sure that you are intelligent as well. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, well, this is what we do here. We go and we heal, and we look at our diseases, our illnesses in a holistic way, and we welcome them in our body. I know it sounds weird, and nobody, you people will say, tell me what to do, it hurts, tell me what to do. And I know you're looking for a quick solution, very quick solution, but it doesn't work like that. This is why when the doctor is giving you whatever it's giving you, it doesn't work. You think it works because you use your brain to trick you. It works, and then it damages you so many other systems. You will start feeling anxiety, which you never had before. You will start feeling rashes or whatever, skin issues. You will start feeling that is because of side effects, but people never read the side effects. They only look at the medication and think, relief. Now I will get rid of that pain. Now, no, it doesn't work like that. So we go deep. I was speaking about the LLVs, which is our lifelong vitality pack, and about the omegas. What does it do? It supports your brain function, very important. And this is why, being menopausal, being 48 almost, it's important to support my brain appropriately with high quality supplements. It supports my focus. How on earth will I be able to go to the gym and lift and so on if I will not support my brain appropriately? Okay. Boost of energy. What gives you a boost of energy? LLVs, collagen, peppermint. I'm going to show you exactly where the peppermint is here. So in the moment when I take one drop of peppermint and put it on my thumb like this, let's just all see one moment so it can come out. Okay, so I have one drop of peppermint which is going on my thumb right now. I'm new. Hello, hi, good evening or good day, butterfly. So I have it here and I press it with my thumb on the roof of my mouth. I hold it there for several minutes, but I won't do that right now because I want to talk to you, okay? But you hold it there for several minutes, and that instantly gives you energy. It's like a glacier, it's like a cube of ice, which you feel. This is how I feel right now. Ice. My mouth, it's like ice. So instantly, it's that pick me up moment, that energy. Well, what shall I lift? What shall I do? What shall I do? Yeah, not like in a bad way. Okay. So coming back to the omegas. I will just say the omegas because there is the vegan and the X omega. It reduces the systemic inflammation in your body. It supports heart health. It supports the hormones to have that balance. Comment in the chat which country are you connecting from, butterfly, and not only. It also supports your joints, your nervous system. It's important not only in menopause but premenopausal as well, because you want to look after your body before you're there. We also think this way. We also, one moment, Texas, it's lovely to see you. Texas, wow, amazing. We also think he's always tired because of COVID. Well, probably he can't have it all the time, COVID. Probably he had it, but now he's free of that. So, or is it long-term COVID that you're talking about? What was that? Sorry, I just joined. Yeah, well, he needs a fully detox. If you've done the V, long term. What could you for okay? I'll bear with me. So for long COVID, you need a full detox. If you put that thing in your body, then definitely you need to make sure that you get it out. I haven't done anything like that whatsoever. I have not taken a paracetamol, let alone V, so I don't say the word. Oh my God. Yeah, nothing like that. I am totally against any kind of V. Of course, when I was young, I didn't have any choice. My parents did it. I've changed my perception and my the way I see life, the way I see health in the last 6 years. So After I listen frequency, when I wake up, I suffered severe headache for 11 hours. Please explain. Yes, I was having actually a video prepared, everything about frequencies. And it was introduced the word CAN dot dot dot. And I said, if I post one of those, probably TikTok will ban it, and they will give me a warning and so on, because they love to do that. So I didn't post it. But frequency, it's very important. If you are frequency the lower body, then you will start attracting illnesses and diseases and ailments. So you need to raise your vibration, your frequency with essential oils, which is the nature, meditation, food. So holistically, body, mind, and spirit. So if on the body you look after your food, movement, and so on, then you use the oils in order to raise your vibration. And frankincense has a vibration of 170 megahertz, lavender 140. We have rose essential oils 320 megahertz. We have helichrysum 100. Those are very high vibrational oils because they are coming from plants. They're pure. So yeah. Okay. 1 second, I have to go back. Yeah. So it's important to raise your vibration. Yes. Let me. Let's see the questions. Okay. The oil, frankincense was that? Well, I spoke about a few. We're made from frequency. That's right. Brainwasher. Okay. Yes, please. Yeah, you're here to be brainwashed. Okay. So chronic halitosis, you put a question there. Yeah, so I just read it right now. I had to go scroll to what do you suggest for a complete body detox. Let me reply to chronic halitosis, and then we'll come back to the detox, because if I start with the detox, I will not finish. And you had quite a patience there to. Yeah, but it's not only oregano, please. Yeah, so let's just wait a little bit. What means that? Chronic halitosis. I hope I pronounce it correctly. I'm sorry if my accent. Yeah, so when you're brushing, mouthwash, the gum doesn't fix it. Okay, so what means this at like a body, mind, and spirit? What means that? Bloating, we'll discuss about this. I'll scroll back through the comments after I finish with this. So you have gut imbalances because of this chronic halitosis. Okay, gut imbalance. Probably you have candida, H. pylori. You have that low stomach acid. Food ferments instead of digestive. I don't know how you eat. How's your eating patterns? You have sinus congestions, post, nasal drip. Did you take anything for that? You have liver overload. This is why I recommend Zendocrine to support your liver. This is in my daily habits. Toxins are not eliminated properly. I feel sick after eating. Yeah, because your liver is overloaded. You don't eliminate the toxin. You don't eliminate the toxin properly because you're not supporting. You're not supporting your body. I just took one of my Zendocrine. You have dry mouth. It's. Are you taking a lot of medication? How to detox? Everything that I'm taking here right now, it's helping me to detox. This is why it's in my daily wellness. LLVs, Zendocrine, bone nutrient, Copaiba, and very important, the Meta Power, dry mouth in the morning. Exactly. You have a poor poor detox pathways in your body. You know, the smell often comes from that compounds produced by the bacteria in your body, and that bacteria is thriving. Yeah, they're doing very well when the digestion and the detox are compromised. And this is why I take all of this, because I'm going to take actually Meta Power, which is part of the detox. This will help a lot my systems to clear, especially that toxins which are accumulated in my liver. You know, I don't have fat cells because I work a lot, and I'm very careful with my eating. But if you do have fat cells around your belly, that will help to slow them down, to burn them. Parasites. Yeah, you need a full deparasitation, detoxification. That one, the thing. I'm just trying to not tickle me, because if it tickles, then I start the cough. So yeah, all of that deparasitation, you need all the supplements, and you'll see me taking soon the Meta Power soft gels. What about the microbiome in the gut? Yes, absolutely. You need that. You need a full detox, my lovely. Also, in the mind, you know me. I explained so far what's happening in your body. It's 11 p.m. here. Yeah, well, here is the same. 11 p.m. It's almost 11, 5 to 11. So we explained what's happening in your body. You know, all of that, you know, detox pathways are compromised, digestion compromised. I've said to you, in the mind, you have unexpressed words. You are holding things inside you. You have a fear of speaking. My phone went crazy. Parasites, butterfly. I thought this was your question. If I go back, that was your question in regards to, yeah, chronic halitosis. I went here, butterfly 57. So what do you mean? If you answer my question, can you please re-answer? Oh, do you mean like because it went oh, I understand now. By the way, this session is recorded on YouTube. I was on my phone and died. So this session is recorded on YouTube. Just open like a YouTube Google search and put YouTube, and there you search for Mihaela Hegarty, and you will see there the channel, and you are able to see this in replay. It's just because, you know, it's better to move on, but you can always come back to these sessions. So in regards to the mind, when do you take the detox stuff? Morning. Now it's evening, and I'm taking it with you. To be honest with you, the best way, maybe it is in the morning, but instead of nothing, it's better to take them. So I decided to take them with you on the live, because some people were reaching to me and said, you never take the supplements or oils with us. And I said, okay, well, then I'm going to show you that I do. I really do. I really deepen with them. So this is why I started. But for me, it doesn't matter when you take them. The most important thing is to take them. When I burp, yes, I do. I do smell of oils. It comes as oils, but I love them, so it doesn't bother me. So you're holding things inside. You have a fear of speaking the truth. You have shame. You have embarrassment. You have self-judgment. I can't say what I really think. This is what you, and this is why you have this halitosis. Okay. So you need to address the mind as well. If you just concentrate on the body, do the detox, do that, but you don't address that one, carrying all of this emotion, that overthinking, that, polite to the point of self-silencing yourself. You are self-silencing, okay? You're carrying that resentment that never comes out. And in your spirit, energetically, the mouth, everything which related to the mouth, its expression, its truth, is self-worth. And this is why the message of your body to you is, what are you swallowing? What kind of emotions are you swallowing instead of expressing? And bad breath, can also is a reflection of suppressed truth, emotional toxicity. It's that lack of self-acceptance, lack of self-love, and it's that fear of rejection. And here I will say, go back to my channel, YouTube channel, and watch the 2 videos on my childhood ones. Would you please share a whole detox plan so we can follow it? I can say you the supplements, but in terms of guiding you, that is, I only do it for the clients who choose me to go fully and deeply into a detox plan with me, because it's not only supplements. We need to go food, we need to go, light movement. So I only do it with clients who are choosing the detox plan with doTERRA, guided by me. The supplements, you see me taking them daily: LLVs, Zendocrine, MetaPower soft gels, bone nutrient, collagen, VMG. So that is part of the detox, okay? But how to take them, when to take them, and so on, what to eat, that's very important, what to eat, because you won't be able to eat the same. So I take 3 of these. Hi, Anya, how's it going? Lovely to see you. Sorry, I have my mouth full. Now I don't have my mouth. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. I'm really, really well. All you said was true. And I haven't finished. I can talk for ages on this, because it's things which I'm passionate about, because I want to make people, well, like we say, I want to brainwash people in the good sense to start thinking beyond just the body. New Germanic medicine, what is your biological conflict? And haltosis is related. The main New Germanic medicine conflict is indigestible conflict. You can't digest, or indigestible, how do you pronounce it? Indigestible, undigestible, okay? Conflict. Something you can't digest emotionally. And this is what's happening. We can see the passion. Thank you. I really can speak too much, probably. Too much. Yeah. But then you have to wonder yourself, what you can't digest. Is it people that you can't digest? Is it a situation? Is it words? Is it experience that you're trying to swallow without expressing them? Territorial stink conflict. Okay, that's what it is. This is why you have that. You fear of being judged, all of it. Well, then what are you doing about it? Are you happy to continue like that? Or do you want to do something about that? And I know it's the people are looking for comfort, because the brain is designed in some way that it wants comfort and it wants to survive. Because if you go out of your comfort zone, it feels like it dies. When I'm usually getting through all of this, I actually get to eat a lot. I don't well explain what do you mean by this. So because you're feeling judged, you feel rejected, is coming from the childhood wounds when your parents, your grandparents, I don't know your situation, who raised you, teachers, nursery teachers, and so on, they rejected you. They created wounds in you. But of course, if we go back to what I was saying, you attracted this before you even born. Before you even born, you knew what's in front of you. I have videos on this. and you knew, oh, I will become that, I will become that, but you still chose pain because you came in this life to evolve. I'm looking for real answers. This is your real answer. You will not find anywhere else but here the real answer. That's your conflict. The dentist, of course, the dentist, they only know body. Dentists, they only know physical because for them it's all physical. Dentist, I took the tooth, no, but I told you what it is. You subconsciously you attempt to create a difference. And in the chronic phase, the conflict is not resolved. It's ongoing. It's not resolved. So the symptoms persist and it will get worse. Ask yourself, what happened when this started? What happened in your life? What triggered? Go exactly to the point when it started. Who you couldn't speak to and it freaked you out. It's who you didn't feel like speaking freely with. What are you tolerated instead of addressing? So you need to think about that when you'll go deep in this. But I know it's scary. I know it's scary because in general, healing is scary. It is. I recommend you full detox, full detox, with all the supplements, but also use peppermint. It will support digestion. It will reduce that bacterial imbalance. Use ginger essential oil, not ginger root, okay? Ginger essential oil, pure, doTERRA only. It supports the stomach acid, digestion. Fennel, exactly like you said, fennel. It helps that fermentation, that gas. Coriander, amazing detoxification, gut-liver balance. That's what it is. Tea tree. I'm going to do another capsule now because I'm taking a lot of tea tree as well. What about vegan diet? I am vegan for plant-based. I'm plant-based for 11 years. And before that, I was 17 years vegetarian. So I love it. I thrive on it. But be mindful with vegan diets because the amount of processed foods, it's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And that made me put on weight because they try to imitate cheese, they try to imitate sausages, they trying to imitate whatever, salami, I don't know. You say it, they try to imitate everything in vegan. And this is why junk. Now I have help. It came from childhood abuse since the age of 7. Now I'm 59. Okay, I wish you all the years ahead. We have a Romanian. I told you it came from childhood. Everything comes from there. Everything comes from there, and this is where our conflicts are born, and then we carry them later with us in life. And this is why we attract unavailable people. This is why we attract that particular situations in order to heal that wound. And whoever is open and courageous to step in, because it's not an easy path, they will heal. The rest will just stay like that. I'm on a raw vegan diet, exactly like you said, diet. I do not agree with diets. I am on a lifestyle, not diet. So that is different. Whole foods are best. Yeah, whole foods, I eat the micronutrients, protein, carbs, and fats, healthy fats. So I know exactly how much to balance them. It's worse here in America, I imagine so. So tea tree, I recommend you tea tree, but only doTERRA. It's a very, very powerful cleanser. And this is why it is in my daily capsules or wellness. How do you want to call them? Then what I recommend you is clove. So one of these oils, clove. So let's just look where it is. Clove. Okay, clove bud. And this also, it's antibacterial, when people are coming to me saying that they have a tooth problem, like a tooth pain, I say, you put 1 drop of clove there, it works like an anesthetic. And this is why I'm not going to put it there, because my mouth will be numb instantly. So I'm going to put it in a capsule. I put 2 drops is enough. 1, 2, okay, it's enough. And this is antibacterial and it supports your health. Okay, trying to find you on YouTube. Thank you. Mihaela Hegarty is the same name as here. Do you mean doTERRA brand? Absolutely, Anya, we are speaking in private. We are speaking in DMs, and I explained to you there that, yes, that's what I do. Also, I recommend you On Guard, which is a blend. Are you recommending certain vegan meals for detox too? You have to eat simple, simplicity, unicity. That's what I do. Simplicity, unicity, and clarity. These words, this mantra, you will find it a lot in my life, in what I promote, simplicity. So when I do my tofu, because this is what I do as protein, that's my main source of protein. Tofu, I do it simple. No oil, no whatever. I just sprinkle some spices, which I personally love. I think it's tajin. It's called tajin, or salt and pepper. That's it. And off in the oven, or if you have an air fryer, that will do. That's it. Then I put a little bit of carbs there, either sweet potato. Potatoes very rarely for me, very rarely. I have a video on this. It's not for people. Normal potatoes are not for people over 40. Not. In the moment when I eat it, I feel it. It's just, yeah, I feel it. Sweet potatoes are okay. Or if you want as a carb, you can do quinoa. It's not a protein. It's more carbs than proteins. Or you can do buckwheat. You can do lentils. Yeah, amazing. Thank you. And mandatory is salads, greens. That is no limits, as much as you can fit in. So yeah, we have clove here, and we have tea tree. And here I'm going to put some On Guard. You look so healthy and vibrant. I am. I'm not saying it like just for the sake of it. I really am. At the age of 48, I am. And I'm going to put some Meta Power, of course, because this is the metabolic blend, which also supports me. And I'm deepening with these oils. I'm taking these supplements on and off. I've been taking them for 6 years. Oils daily, supplements on and off. Okay? So that is my Meta Power. I only put a few drops. Normally I go 15. But because I don't have a lot in the capsule, like space-wise, I'm going to put only a little bit. And I'm going to take it with my greens. Amazing. Yeah, gargle. You do some gargles there. Lemon. You see, where is my lemon? Let's just have a look. Yeah, that's my lemon here. So lemon and in general citruses are gentle detox oils. So I take my greens and I put 1 or 2 drops of this as well. And that's also going to help me. It's a liver and lymph support. Okay? It's amazing. And this is what I do all day. I go out, I take a bottle of water, I either put my greens, I put my magnesium, I put oils, I have all the time. Oils are my best friends. Oils, I deepen with them. I connect with their spirit, and I let God and nature do its job. That's all that I do all day long. That's what you see here as well. Apply oils on your chakra. Thank you. This is how I feel it. I have the cards whereby Let me show you a card, how it looks, for example, with rosemary, because the first one here is rosemary. So I have a card here, okay? So, well, there are loads of cards in there, but I just choose what you, spirit, are telling me to deepen today. So I pick the cards. Let's say I pick rosemary. So it says, my gift to you, okay? My gift to you is remembrance. And then we have mental proneness, affirmation. I am clear in what I want in life. I am clear in what I want in life. And I take the rosemary, which is this one. This is the rosemary. Okay, so I either put it in a capsule because I don't like the taste of rosemary. If you like it, you can take it straight from the bottle, under tongue. It is a safe oil to be taken internally. I don't like it as a taste. So I put it in a capsule. I'm not going to do it just with rosemary because I want to put more. Where can I buy these oils? You message me and I'll help you choose the right ones for you, because I have over 250 oils. Okay, I have around me here in this room where I stay, I have three of these, because you'll see me moving from one part to another. That's one of them. On this part again, I have another one. Okay, and then there is one which is over there. So I have over 250 oils. One of these things, I think it's 70 oils, but I have behind there as well. So I have loads of oils in 6 years of doTERRA. You can imagine that I bought them all. I wanted to deepen with them, but let me show you and continue with the rosemary. So in the morning, when I have those minutes with myself to set the intention of the day, who can I help today? How can I help myself? And so on. And I look here based on what my soul is telling me to deepen. I put here the rosemary. I am clear in what I want in life. My gift to you is mental proneness, expansion, and protection. So when I take it in a capsule, you'll see me later, I will say, I'm protected, I'm safe, I'm expanding, everything that it says in here. Okay, so this is what I do every day with a few oils, and then later on other oils, and later on other oils, and all day. I'm obsessed with them. I am crazy with them. Do you send those to Switzerland? Yeah, it doesn't work like I'm going to post them to you. The way doTERRA works is like this. You message me, we discuss what are your challenges. I need to know, because we are all different. My challenges are not yours, and they are not Anya's, and so on. Everyone has its own challenges. I want to know what's happening in your life. And based on what you're telling me, I will recommend this, and that. Then I will put them in a link. I will generate a link with those products. I'm going to send it to you. And based on that link, you put your email address, your phone number, your address, whatever, and doTERRA will send them to you. They're not coming from me. Thank you for the heart. I don't know what that is. Thank you. I really appreciate you. doTERRA will send them to you. I'm not going to the post office and post them to Switzerland. Every bottle has a number where you can check yourself the tests that these oils are going through, and you know that they are pure. I'm putting some peppermint right now. So this is how you will know that they are not adulterated, fake, and so on. Hello, good evening. Thank you for sharing knowledge. Of course, if you have any diseases that you want to find, put them in the chat. What do I want to say is that they will send it to you. I've seen people Do I message you here on TikTok or email? Any will work. I have people messaging me here on TikTok. I have people messaging me on emails, on WhatsApp, anywhere. So how it works with doTERRA is well, you have the number, and let me explain. There are some consultants, shamefully, not really good, which are buying the oils, then buy a cheap rosemary oil from the shop. They unseal this one, take out the content, and then they put the cheap rosemary. These kind of things, you can find them on internet, and you seal them. You still have the doTERRA number. Oh, it's original. And then they sell it on Amazon, eBay, and so on. And this is why never, ever, ever buy from a source which is not coming from doTERRA as a company itself. And through doTERRA itself, it's only through representatives, only through distributors, only through people like me. And there are others as well, but I'm one of them. So I saw there you're asking me about high blood pressure. I think high blood pressure. Okay. What means that in body, mind, and spirit? And I'm going to continue with my capsules because we want to make sure. And I think it's the time for me to put my collagen as well. So you can see I'm going to put more water. And I'm going to, so body, mind, and spirit with the high blood pressure. On the physical side, my lovely, yeah, it's a chronic stress. Chronic stress. What collagen are you using? doTERRA, of course. Advantage. doTERRA Advantage is called. It has 9 types of collagen, which makes it more absorbable. And I have a full video on YouTube about this, how I speak about collagen and how I deepen with the collagen. But the majority collagens on the market, it addresses only 1 or 2 types. This is 9 types, okay? Maybe it addresses hair and nails, I don't know, or skin, or only 2 types. This one addresses hair, nails, joints, everything, skin, bones, everything, right? So I put it in here. I will show you in a second because I can't have, is it vegan? No, it's not. It's marine collagen. And this is why I don't call myself vegan. More plant-based, but I have taken a decision 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, that I'm going to take this collagen because for me, looking after my menopause and my body in a way that I thrive, it means that I needed to introduce something like that because I wasn't doing well without. So in the moment when I started to introduce it, like, oh my God, I just couldn't believe how my body changed. I don't want to spill this one, but I want to show you this one as well. So you'll just have to believe me because I need to put it down. Otherwise, I'll make a mess here. High blood pressure, chronic stress in your system, overstimulation, especially of the nervous system, okay? You have excess of cortisol. You have excess of adrenaline in your body. Your liver congestion, and this is why take Zendocrine as well. Pore detox, again, inflammation in blood vessels, mineral deficiencies, mineral imbalances, magnesium, potassium. It's all, and I hope maybe Karima is here as well because she messaged me the other day that her blood pressure is very high. We need to look at all of this. You have insulin resistance, and I was there with my insulin resistance because I was obese, okay? So you have that as well. When you have insulin resistance, you just feel like your whole body is, and blood is going, okay? You have poor circulation. Blood pressure rises when the body stays in that fight flight mode. uterus problems such as endometriosis. Yesterday we were talking about endometriosis. Every single day I have some particular questions, well, kind of the same questions. But yeah, I'll speak about endometriosis as soon as I finish with the high blood pressure. If you can stay here, I will be addressing it. I know it's a common thing. And you know why? Because women are not looking after their femininity. They want to be more masculine. We're living in a world whereby we have to prove ourselves more and more. I'll come to endometriosis in a second, okay? So, in the mind, bad skin and hair loss. Again, we spoke about that as well because these are very common. But bear with me, and we'll address it. Emotional, what's happening at emotional, in your mind, your emotions when you have blood pressure, high blood pressure. You carry constant pressure. You feel responsible for everyone. You carry everyone's responsibility on your shoulders. You have suppressed anger. You have suppressed frustration, resentment towards people. You have that difficulty in relaxing. Chill. Let go. Let go of what's happening right now. I'm going to put some Zen gist as well. You have that mentality that you must hold everything together, and you have to be that in control freak. You have a problem with control, and this is why you have the okay, life restricted. Thank you so much, TikTok. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to put some ylang ylang. Probably they don't like when I'm showing you other products apart from theirs. So let's put some ylang ylang as well. That's mine, not for blood pressure. It's just my capsule for hormonal balances and so on. Whatever I take. Okay, so let me take it. You have that fear of losing control because you have identified yourself with the control. Control is now part of your life. Control is part of you. You have unexpressed fear. You have unexpressed anger, stress as well. And in your spirit, blood pressure, it's about life lived under pressure, exactly like it says, high blood pressure, life lived under pressure. Where are you carrying more than your heart, not anything else, more than your heart is meant to carry? Where? But why are you living against your truth? Why are you saying, things that others want to hear, and they are not corresponding, they are not aligned with your truth, with your beliefs, with your values, and so on? You feel unsafe to slow down because and this will take, in time, it will take you to thyroid issues, because thyroid is related to that we don't slow down. Thyroid is the people who are with thyroid issues, especially Hashimoto and so on, they're all the time into that rat race, disconnection from peace and trust. And your main conflict, New Germanic medicine conflict, we're talking about territorial conflict. This is what means the high blood pressure. It's pressure to perform. I don't know if it is your life, your work, your family, but is that survive, ongoing, like alarm state. Body increases the pressure to cope. And this is what it is. You have that chronic active conflict. It's no resolution. Yeah, it has a weird taste of fish. I feel it immediately. So it's that constant nervous system activation. When did you have the pressure to begin all of this? You need to start asking yourself, because this is when your blood pressure went up. What changed in your life? It's It's quite interesting, but you know, you need to, if you don't address this body, mind, and spirit, you will not heal. You will not heal. It's so important to, um, yeah, to look at the body, mind, and spirit. And this is when my healing started, only then, because I was in a job whereby I didn't like it, uh, with a life all the time gallivant around the country, and I didn't stop. And I, of course, I've got the thyroid nodules, but I understood that if I don't stop now, and I was like in early 40s, it will go worse and worse and worse. And I had the courage to change my life. I have 3 playlists on my channel, where one of them is about weight loss, it's about motivation, and so on. Can you get rid of the thyroid nodules? I don't know, and I'm not going to any kind of tests to find out. The last time I've done a test, yeah, here, it was, I can't remember if it was May or August 20. I think it was May 2019, and since then, so May 9, 2019, then I got that shock. Oh my God, I have thyroid. They will put me on, I already was premenopausal for a few years. Thyroid, premenopausal. They will put me on HRT. They will put me on medication. I was terrified. I was terrified. And I was looking for solutions. How can I support my body in a way that I will not get on medication? And this is when 6 months or 9 months later, I found doTERRA. And easily, I started addressing, like you all, just the body in the beginning. Oh, you know, everything, it's about the body. Then I went deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. That's what it is. You know, I'm still on the path of healing. I'm not fully healed. I'm only when you die, not even then. But I am on the path. I understood that if I don't don't take care of my body, mind, and spirit, the healing will not start. So endometriosis, I want to come with to that as well. Let me see exactly how long am I speaking for. Yeah, it's about 1 hour. And where are you from? I am from Romania. Thank you so much for your questions. Yeah, people are asking me on YouTube as well. Okay, so let's just continue with what's happening with endometriosis. Although I spoke about this yesterday, physically, endometriosis is the uterus. It's the uterus. That's what it is. Chronic pelvic pain, painful periods, inflammation, hormonal imbalances, that estrogen dominance, fertility issues probably you have as well. I don't know what's your age. Maybe you can comment if you're still here. And from a biological perspective, we're talking inflammation and especially immune dysregulation. Poor detox, and you know that detox path are blocked. Excessive estrogen, liver, lymph, chronic stress, which is affecting your reproductive axis. I'm 21, got stage 1. Yeah, and you know, yesterday I had another lady here. I can't remember exactly the age. I think she was 32. She was talking that she was born in 1994. Yeah, so she was 13, 32. Yeah, she was, trying to have a child. But until you resolve body, mind, and spirit, not just the body, they will try to give you medication. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. But it's not just the body. And we'll go into the mind and spirit as well. So you need to do a full detox. You need to manage your stress. You need to see the body is reacting. Okay? It's telling you, help, help. and you ignore it at the moment because this is why you have it. But that doesn't mean it's too late. In your mind, emotional, what's happening there? Suppressed emotions. And this is coming from childhood. Who was there? What kind of wounds? Which is your deepest wound? There are 5. We all have all 5 of them, but some are deeper than others. You have suppressed emotions, especially anger. Who do you have anger towards? Who do you have grief towards? Resentment. And they are quite strong there because you endure the pain silently. You feel unsupported in your life. You feel unheard as a woman. I said about femininity, it's about conflict around your femininity, about your sexuality. It's about your motherhood. How is your relationship with your mother, by the way? Can you tell me? You carry a lot of guilt, shame related to your body. Are you overweight? These are the questions, that I will ask you when we talk. And you have to endure everything on your own. You can't express it. You just literally stay in pain there without expressing. You don't feel safe. You don't feel safe to fully be feminine. If you want to speak and you don't want a public case analysis, message me and we'll speak about that. Wow, so true. So my relationship with my mom is a bit on and off. She doesn't understand me. That's what you think. If we go transgenerational, your mom I want to say 100%, but I don't know you, of course. She had the same wounds as you. This is why she's passing on to you. This is why. So when you understand that what she's doing to you, someone in her life has done it, you will see your mother with different eyes. I know it's coming from her childhood too. Yeah, but this is when, if you want to heal properly, you will need to break the pattern. Are you the courageous one? Are you the courageous one? Otherwise, the cycle will continue, will continue, and will continue. I feel I can't express my feelings with her, but this is where you will need help from the outside, with the oils, with a person who knows how to take you, how to guide you, how to, this is what I do with people. So when people are coming to me, I can't express my emotions. My mother is a pain. My mother is this. I speak to them and I say, look, Joanna, you're here, yeah? Right? Wow, this is the best life I came across. I have my own childhood wounds, and when I get these compliments, I feel like going under the table. Yes, Joanna, you see, we spoke about your mother the other day. And tell me, how did you feel in the way that I spoke to you? How did you feel with everything that did you feel supported? I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Just tell Energia Feminina. Sorry, I hope that I said it right. Tell exactly how did you feel. Okay, I'm trying my best to connect with my womb and drinking ceremonial cacao. This is not enough. This is not enough. You're doing something, yeah, but it's not enough. Hence, you still have it. Yesterday, I was declaring on my live that I worked with a lady. She's born 1993. You calculate. I'm not good at maths. So she, yes, I felt supported, and I got to thinking that I do need to ask my mom for forgiveness. Yes, and Joanna, realized that by the way that I asked her question, by the way that I presented her the situation, by the way that we conversate, yeah. And I still have pain, but that's true. What would you recommend? Forgiveness, a lot of forgiveness. And even that you think, oh, my mom should actually forgive me, or no, it's against the nature. If your mom was not there with your father, you would have not existed. I got to see things from another perspective. Wow, that's true. Yeah, if your mother and father was not there, you are not existing. So why the mother should say, I'm sorry, my lovely, for being bad to you? No, you have to ask for forgiveness. You have to seek for I'm sorry, mother. But the way that I work with people, I see people from different perspective. That relationship with your mom is transgenerational female trauma. That's what it is in a word. It's loss of connection to pleasure. It's self-rejection of the womb as a secret space. Because the uterus is not just an organ, it's the organ of creation, is the organ of intuition, of identity as a woman. And the way that I work with people with oils, it is like that. I thought my mom needs to apologize to me, but no, absolutely. Whatever she has on her, she needs to realize that. And this is why it's important to work together. But if she's not there yet, at least you're doing your part. And when I apologized from my father, and trust me, I need to ask her. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Joanna, for sharing your experience. When I was a child, my father beat me a lot. I remember having, he was in the front and I was at the back, and he was just hitting me. I almost broke my nose, and I couldn't forget that moment of my life. All the time, it was so vivid. I saw that blood constantly throughout my life. But working with me, I kneeled and I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for judging you. I'm sorry for sending you all of that hatred, all of those years. I'm sorry for that. So I made what I needed to do. The fact that he forgave me, that's not in my control. That's not in my control. And I'm not asking you to, if you can forgive, lovely. If you can't, then you need to work on yourself. But I've done my part. I'm sorry for sending you all of those years that hatred, because between you and I, it was that wall. So this is what it is. It's going to be deep, and people are afraid of healing. People are afraid to let them, to let go. Again, endometriosis is linked to sexual frustration, conflict. I don't know what's in your life, what was in your mother's life, your grandmother's life. Sometimes it goes back who knows how many generations. It's loss of conflict related to femininity. It's also, when you're not being able to rest, to protect, to be a woman. And this is why you're only 21. That lady yesterday was 32. She was 32. It's hurtful to heal. Absolutely. This is why only 1% of the world is healing. Because it's so painful. People are so identified with the pain and with how they are. And it is safety for them. It's comfort, it's safety. I know that it's a better way, but I don't know what it's waiting for me. So I better stay where I am in my cocoon. It's better and safer. Oh, yes, I know it's not from me. It's hers. Yeah. Isn't from me, it's hers. We need to look at you as well to see what happened in your life. When it's not clear, the sexual part is hers. Okay. Yeah, you know better than I do. I don't know exactly what's happening in what happened, but it is clearly a violation of boundaries. A rejection as a woman, a loss of a child, fear of infertility. And yeah, I recommend a few oils, a detox. Yeah, it's a lot there. And your main conflict is related to sexual frustration conflict. That's what it is in endometriosis. I did a meditation by separating my energy from her. Yeah, but you know, it's about forgiveness. I go a lot on forgiveness. I go a lot on forgiveness because if you look at the frequencies and vibration and so on, the forgiveness has a very high vibration. And in the moment when you seek forgiveness, you raise your body vibration straight away. And this is why we have the forgiveness oil, you know, the forgive. It's called forgive. Let me see where it is. Yeah, there we are. I work a lot with, I'll show you also a symphony of a cell. How to detox for endometriosis. What are you referring to? So, for hormonal balance, for feminine support, you will need to take particular oils like clary sage, geranium, fennel. You know, all of this will balance the estrogen, support the womb, hormonal regulation. Also, you will need a detox like gentle, lemon, cypress for the circulation, xendocrine. I don't know if you've been there when I took it, but I did. You will need ylang ylang, which is the oil of inner child, to go back and reconnect with your femininity, with your pleasure. Rose, it's a full protocol. It's a full protocol, and you know, questions to ask yourself. So this is the forgive blend. Forgive, it's called exactly that. And one of the Symphony of the Cells, one of the books that I recommend. I'm trying to find the English version, and I don't know where I put it because I can see only the Romanian version here. I thought I had it somewhere. There we are. Okay. This is the English version. It's called Symphony of the Cells. Symphony of the Cells. Okay. I've texted you already. Thank you so much for this information. I feel so seen. I'm so happy that you allow yourself, because you're only 21. Yeah. We'll go deep, and I'll ask you some questions there. So one of the Symphony of the Cells, what is a Symphony of the Cell? It is a sequence of oils which you apply in different parts of the body. And one of them is the Symphony of Forgiveness. And I'm going to show you just, you know, I know it's looking weird when you show to the camera. But the Symphony of the Cells, you start with the rose and you apply it on heart chakra, and then whatever it's left in your palm, you inhale. Then is geranium, which you put on the liver, and so on. You know, there is all of these oils, and the body systems that it addresses. It's the emotional limbic system. Yeah, you know me and my limbic system. The endocrine, cardiovascular, nervous, and digestive. But possible conditions: abuse, anorexia, bipolar, broken heart syndrome, bulimia, depression, hate, liver disorder, loneliness, mood disorders, phantom pain, PTSD, sclerosis, rage, resentment, self-doubt, and self-hate. So this is what I've done it for half a year. One day yes, one day no. So every other day, like we call it. And it was really, really powerful, really powerful. Or a symphony should last for a minimum of about 40 to 45 minutes. Ideally, you know, you have someone to do it for you, but if you don't have anyone to massage it, as much as you can with your hands, because one of the places to apply it is on the back. Are you telling my whole story life? Well, it is what it is, isn't it? But it's lovely to connect with you all. I come live every single day. Every single day seems to be that I moved my hour from the very early morning into very late evening. I hope at some point to come back, but I don't know when. I got disturbed totally with the Christmas holiday. and it's hard to come back to that hour. But at some particular time, I found you, and yeah, I always, when I come live, I say, God, help me through this life to help as many people as possible, especially who want to allow themselves, who are open to healing, because you can't bully anyone into healing. No, I'm not here to do that. Maybe to brainwash, but not to bully. Okay. Well, let me close first the YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I am a social worker by profession. But yeah, I'm passionate about holistic healing. So sometimes you don't need a university to, yeah. So Ciao, you have totally helped me. Thank you so much. I'm very pleased for that. That's what I want to hear, and I'm happy. I'm happy that you allow yourself and you had the patience to listen. Bye bye. Let me close YouTube. And